Now there we go. Man. I'm just gonna stop. Stop. What is going on? All right, there we go. I forgot. He said, Ty, what up? Who made that beat? Yo, Ty, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know, man. I was just spitting with nothing written. Doodle on my boot. This is ill. I'm kicking. Oh my goodness. I got all types of metaphors. And you ain't say that to your metaphor at the front. Now, let me stop. Because I'll be rapping all day, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm old, man. That's what I used to do. What's going on? It's your boy, Nick Moses 05. Mo fam, we are in here for another amazing show. 12/1/2024. You can be anywhere else in the world. You are here with your dog. I appreciate it. Dap me up, hairy knuckles and all. If you can hit the like, share out the content, because we want to get straight to the fire. I'm sure everybody want to get straight to the good stuff, right? First of all, I'm going to shout out, I see DJ C Money. I see you there in the chat. Dap me up, hairy knuckles and all. Big salute. Ty, I see you there. Big salute. I know a lot of people are going to be tuning in very shortly. Now, y'all know I got to spice up every episode, and I can't show this on screen, because if I show it on screen, instant demonetization, which I'm not trying to have, okay? So I got an old solo cut boys today. All right, old solo cut boys today. We're not trying to have any demonetization. I'm going to try to keep the swearing down. We want to be very professional, okay? Because as we have multi-platform streaming going on, you never know the different rules across these other platforms. So we always want to be ready. Big cheers to everybody. Go ahead. Hold up. Nah, this is like a quadruple shot, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? Let's go ahead and get ready to start the show, man. Yo, that was a quadruple, bro. No more today. Period. I'm putting the cup away, bro. We ain't doing. Wow. Oh, yo, Ty, appreciate that. Yo, hold up. Also, big shout out to everybody who had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope you were able to bring it in great. There are people out there who don't have family to celebrate Thanksgiving with. You know, I'm there for y'all, man. Dap me up. Anytime you need to holler at somebody, holler at your boy Nick Mo, man. We can figure it out, man. We can get you up to a couple little shindigs, man. Bring you on. I know how it is, man. So every time I want to give a big shout out to all those with family, without family. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. All right. Now, this is a smoking hot topic. I do not want to go any further without getting you guys into it. So let's get to the smoke. Okay, everybody should be able to see the screen. You should be able to hear everything properly. Sounds as well.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Okay, all right. So this one here, I am going to give a story breakdown. I just want some people who may not know me to know a little background on the history of my channel, especially from YouTube. Other channels have grown kind of after, but YouTube was the first one. Doing a lot of Nintendo Switch videos, custom firmware videos. It's very strange because for me, it's how I started. Now to be here, I kind of don't know where I'm at, right? So it's very strange. Now I still will do a couple videos here and there, but I noticed how the scene was changing and how Nintendo was coming down very hard on any content creator who was creating anything around Nintendo Switch homebrew, right? Now, I still will create homebrew videos, but I would no longer dabble in any way showing anyone how to run any type of custom firmware to run piracy, anything like that, because it's getting deep. And I'm going to go through, and I think everybody should tune in. Everybody should be worried, especially if you're somebody who owns a Nintendo Switch and who has dabbled in these custom firmware groups. You need to be worried, and we're going to talk about that. Hopefully, you haven't made any type of transactions in certain groups, certain financial transactions. We hoping. Okay, but we're going to dive more into the specifics because I think a lot of people need to pay attention to it and, figure out if you in it or something, and you need to figure out what the hell you need to do. Nintendo has filed a motion in federal court seeking to subpoena not only Reddit, Discord, and other platforms to gather information on users and moderators involved with the SwitchPirates subreddit. Okay, Lamont, shout out. Good to see you. Okay, now they're going to subpoena Reddit, Discord, and other platforms. There are other platforms, and maybe, go further down in the news here. We'll get some more specifics on the platforms. But what we know right now is that Nintendo has officially filed a motion in federal court seeking to subpoena Reddit, Discord, and other platforms, and they're going to gather information on users and moderators involved with our Switch Pirates subreddit. Now, this subreddit has been long-time hub for discussions and resources related to Nintendo Switch pirating. A lot of people have been to this subreddit, and we all know how the Switch subreddits go. You can ask any question. You will get honest answers. There will be people who will ask questions about things they shouldn't be asking about, right? Lockpick, tinfoil, and certain parts of Nintendo Switch custom firmware and things that they should not be speaking on because they want to keep these groups safe. But because of recent filings with Archbox, more has been discovered. So, the motion follows Nintendo's lawsuit against James Archbox Williams, who was an alleged operator of multiple pirate shops distributing pirated Switch games and circumvention software. Nintendo alleges that Williams and potentially others used the subreddit to promote these activities. Y'all. Excuse me. Woo, that's bad work, y'all. I'm going to get to the timeline of events, but I just want to break down a little bit of that. It follows Archbox. Archbox was actually in the Switch subreddit where they talking about all the hack games, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you want to get the hack game? Hey, man, this is what you got to do. You want to get the system running. And Archbox is in there creating deals. Hey, you need your system modded. Hey, I got you. I can put extra games on there. How much you want? $350. He making deals there. But that Switch subreddit is now part of this motion, and we're gonna go deeper into it. This is just the beginning. Joe, good to see you. Dap me up. Joe, we'll get more into it. I'm glad you're here. You can tune in too and jump in. I want to hear your part. Okay, thank you. Glad to hear sound is working. So, the motion follows Nintendo's lawsuit against James Archbox Williams, who was an alleged operator of multiple pirate shops distributing pirated Switch games and circumvention software. Nintendo alleges that Williams and potentially others used the subreddit to promote these activities. Potentially others. If you are someone that has made some type of deals in that Switch subreddit, just know everything is subpoenaed right now, and Reddit is probably going to give it up. Discord is probably going to give it up. In March 2024, Nintendo issued cease and desist letters shutting down several pirate shops like Jack in the Shop and Turtle in the Shop. Okay, for those who don't remember, Jits. I'm not saying the other, okay? You guys go ahead and make it out what you want to, okay? Turtle in the Shop is going to come out saying something else, I feel like. Jack in the Shop, though, is a very popular one. Everyone knows Jits. There were a lot of people using Jits. I, myself included, I could testify. I set up Jits on a Nintendo Switch, and it was able to connect and have the games right there. So this is something that a lot of people have used, okay? And we're going to talk deeper about pirating because a lot of you guys are dirty damn pirates, and you got to admit it. All right, we're going to talk deeper into that. I'm not going to make y'all out like a bad guy. So we go, all right. June 28th of 2024, Nintendo filed a lawsuit against James Williams accusing him of copyright infringement and distributing circumvention software. Now, this is June 28th of 2024. This Switch subreddit for Switch Pirates has already been monitored. It has continued being monitored for a long time. This is nothing new. There are multiple Discords right now. If you don't know, it's being monitored. I believe I have a Nintendo Ninja in my Discord now. I don't doubt it. It's cool. Stay there. August of 2024, James Archbox Williams was served with the lawsuit, but he failed to respond, leading to a default judgment, which means Nintendo can slap whatever type of, stamp on that ass. And I tried to stay away from, I hope it ain't too bad. But I'm serious on this. Nintendo with the default judgment is a scary thing. And I don't know, James, why you didn't just show or have some representation show. I understand money may be an issue, and if money is an issue, then you need to find some way to appear in court, because having that default judgment against you is the worst possible thing. And I know you think of getting there and you think of jail time and other things, but these things come front facing. Sometimes you just got to face them head on and just say what it is. All right. Now I want to get to some of the chats too, because I do have some other timeline events to go over. But Nintendo turning into the feds. What the rock? That's from my man Ty 2K. Okay. Official. All right. It's official. There's just no way, bro. I'm crying. So, Joe also will jump on in a few minutes. Hope to see you, Joe. All right, John 5. Good to see you here, John 5. Dap me up, Hairy Knuckles and all. Everybody burn up the damn chat. I want to hear how you feel on this. All right? But now we're in December 1st, but we're going to talk about it because it was actually November of 2024. Yes, it was very towards the end of the month of November, but Nintendo requested subpoenas to Reddit, Discord, Google, and others for data to identify other individuals potentially involved with piracy. Now, I want to also go ahead and state in there, and I want to go ahead and make sure. Let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, I may already have it here. Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay, I should be good. We should be good. Okay, no, we good. So, Nintendo alleges, and I'm going to give this breakdown here. Now, Joe, I'm glad Joe tuned in. I'm going to bring Joe in as well. I want Joe to say his part. And I got some interesting things to say before I bring Joe in, because Joe is one of these people that I definitely want to have chime in on this. And a lot of other people have been in similar situations, okay? And I'm curious of how the scene feels, what's going on. But Nintendo alleges that our Switch Pirates subreddit played a critical role in fostering piracy. With over 200,000 members, the subreddit allowed users to share resources, guides, and even links to illegal content. Williams, this is James Archbox Williams, a moderator of the subreddit, so he was actually a moderator of this subreddit, is accused of using it to promote his pirate shops and assist users in bypassing Nintendo's security measures. This is something he is being accused of currently. So a lot of people out there, including myself, have went to this Switch Pirates subreddit, even for information. There's a lot of times you're looking for things. To find out that he's a moderator of it makes me think that anybody that, I'm not a huge Reddit user, thank God, but anybody that is a huge Reddit user that's out there putting information or making deals, any type of financial trades may be of issue. And we're going to talk about that. So the legal filing describes how users donated prepaid Nintendo eShop gift cards and game files to sustain the pirate shops. They have all this. And we know, hey, y'all, let's be honest. Y'all remember when we was going into these groups, they're like, donate games and donate this. Hey, we was there. We was there. Let's keep it 100 here. Let's keep it 100 here. All right. Nintendo also claims that anonymous collaborators work with Williams to run these shops, prompting the company to seek third-party data from platforms like Reddit and Discord. Okay, Reddit and Discord. Not only that, there's other companies as well, but we're going to go further into that. Reddit's role is particularly critical as Nintendo believes Reddit holds key information on the subreddit's traffic, moderators' activities, and user accounts that could identify additional defendants. Y'all, do you hear me right now?
Can you dig it, sucker?
I don't think y'all hear me. We're talking about additional defendants. Additional defendants. There's possible. We might not just be talking about James Archbox Williams a week from now, 2 weeks from now. We may be talking about other individuals. I've been here before. I've taken down 75% of my viewership just from Nintendo Switch videos. I've been here, believe me. This ain't nothing new to me. But I can imagine everybody else right now. I remember mod chip installers sweating. I remember Uber chips. I'm not even going to say your government. I remember Nintendo coming down hard. And you know what? I'm going to go on a little tangent real fast. I want everybody to just follow with me. Why can't video games be like movies and be like books? Why can't somebody just be able to create another copy in a digital format or another type and it be accepted? Why can't we have a video game museum? Seriously. And the video game, I think it's Video Game Foundation or Video Game History Foundation, has tried this. They've been shut down by the damn government. No. We got big business shutting us down left and right. And if you don't believe me, ask the Right to Repair guys. Shout out all my mod chip installers. Let's go there. Because I'm going to talk. I've been a guy to install mod chips back on Xboxes. So let's talk. Okay? Shout out all my mod chip installers. The Right to Repair is gone, y'all. We losing it before our eyes. Ain't nothing. We got big money in pockets and we can't do shit about it. It ain't a damn thing we can do about it. Y'all, it's over. It's done. You can't find parts for your damn, if you get a part for any damn device you got right now, it's not an official part. It's created somewhere else. You know why? Because they have us by the nutsack. We have to go either pay huge amounts of money to where it's not worth it, or we're going directly to these manufacturers to fix it and they get the money back. It used to be a time where you could go to these mom and pop shops, and I thank God I was able to get my Nintendo Switch fixed from a mom and pop shop. But guess what I did to save that mom and pop shop from the trouble? I purchased a part myself because I know how hard it is to purchase parts. God damn. My bad. I went on a tangent. I told everybody I was going to go on a little tangent there. All right, I prepared everybody. But if granted, Nintendo's subpoena could set a precedent for a lot to come. And I mean a lot. And a lot of people need to be worried. I'm not worried because thank God I stepped out the scene around Nintendo Switch. Oh, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Because right now, Nintendo, this is serious business. I'm going to give you an idea, okay? I'm going to give you guys an idea of how this subpoena could get deeper and get terrible for a lot of people. A lot of people know this subpoena is not just for Reddit or Discord. They mention other platforms. They want to attack anywhere where any type of Switch piracy conversation happens. That is Facebook, that is TikTok, that it doesn't matter where it comes from. They are attacking it. You will soon see Switch start subpoena Facebook. You will soon start Instagram, wherever these conversations happen. Nintendo has one job, and that is to stop emulation and piracy of their IP. That is it. That is it. They are coming everywhere. They are going to be on Facebook, bro. So if you have a Facebook group, be aware. It is the next step. They're already subpoena Reddit, Discord. What makes you think Facebook ain't giving it up? Everybody about to give up the data. You know why? Because it's not worth it. It's not worth the PR fight for these people. Think about Facebook. They say, oh, man, we're going to protect the data of a Switch piracy group. No, they're going to sell you out. They're going to give up the data. And what that means is conversations, instant messages, how much you're charging, how much you're doing. It can get nasty. That's just for social media platforms. I want to say this to mod chip installers. If you are an installer of mod chips, please do your business very discreetly. Because right now, we can be seeing deja vu all over again. We could possibly be seeing deja vu all over again. And for those who do not know what I mean by deja vu all over again, shall I explain? I was very much a part of speaking and talking with Team Executor members, as you see my interview with, I don't want to say his name, but y'all will see it. Y'all can go look, because my man been in enough drama. I don't want to keep saying his name, but I've talked with members, multiple members, okay? Leaders of these groups. And one thing's for certain, SXOS was something that mod chip installers were hawked down for. And I know it sounded like I was going to say how to, but they were hawked down. Like, I mean, you know. They were really coming at their mod chip installers very deeply, to the point where there were people I care about that I don't want to face any type of, you know, so state of repairs. And there's some people who are ahead of the curve. But mod chip installers, just be alert that Reddit, Switch Pirate subreddit, right now it's already gonna be it's subpoenaed. So which means if you done business there, or especially if you done any business with James Archbox Williams, just know your name will be part of a affidavit of indictment, another subpoena. It will be in there somewhere in some legal document. It will. Okay? Now, one thing that I think a lot of people do not account for, I spoke about social platforms, I spoke about mod chip installers, but I want to speak to the developers of homebrew software. This is the gray area because there are a lot of homebrew software out there that does not in any way, any shape, form, or fashion show how to run or promote in any way any piracy for Nintendo Switch. As a matter of fact, they don't even show, some of them don't even show instructions on how to use completely. So I want to say worry because you guys are going to be targeted as well. It's very easy to target developers, but I think the developers will be safe. I just want to say, be aware, okay? And last but not least, because I do want to bring my man Joe on. I want Joe to say something because we got other topics we're going to move on to, okay? But I do want to say last but not least, financial records. Y'all, I can just throw this. Let me tell y'all something about financial records and data. It does not lie. It's time-stamped. You cannot lie. If you mention prices, if you talked, it is there. It will forever be there. It will not go. It will be given. And hopefully, it's just not used against you. Now, this is not for me to scare you. This is just a fact that financial records. So for instance, PayPal. Oh my Lord. How many times I could say I'm a guy that's been in these Switch Reddit groups. All right. I can tell you PayPal is a very popular form of payment. PayPal, subpoena like that, give up those records. Simple as that. Cryptocurrency. Very simple. I'm going to tell you, cryptocurrency is a little tricky, y'all think. But now that they got James Archbox Williams, and they can backtrack from James Archbox Williams and different cryptocurrency wallets to other individuals, we got other defendants. Woo-wee. Nintendo, you have done something else. Now, I want to bring my man Joe in. Before I bring my man Joe in, I'm going to just say this. The reason why it's so nasty, Nintendo, and why a lot of people feel like you're a piece of shit, I don't want to say, I'm trying to keep the monetization good, but the reason why people feel that way, Nintendo, is because we don't want to have a cartridge for Mario and have to pull out a Nintendo Entertainment System that we don't own. It doesn't work, right? We should have the right to be able to emulate and play these games still. In the same token, I want to keep it 100 with everybody right here. And I want y'all to be honest with me. And I don't want y'all lying either. Let's be honest, because I'm going to be 100% honest. And I don't think I ever came honest like this ever live. But the reason we see so much piracy in the Switch homebrew community, or piracy in general, is because piracy is really a financial thing. It's a financial thing. People who typically pirate are not in a financial situation where they can just buy any game, right? I myself included. Not pirating now, by the way, but I was, okay? Nintendo, I was. Not anymore, all right? But I was. Games cost a lot of money. With the price of games increasing, games coming out with a game and then having DLC costing $10 every couple months, you're paying $90, $100 per game. They figured out this marketing scheme to work across consumers where we're seeing fighting games coming out across the genres and we're not getting all the damn characters. It's a nasty genre right now. It's just very bad. And Nintendo, that's why people want to be able to just see some type of video game history, some type of museum, some type of thing where we can say, hey, at least legally, we have these certain rights and we know our rights, but we don't. It's just big business slapping down these laws of copyright and saying this is the way it is. And it's just got to be followed by. Regardless, nope, I want to see you pull out that Dreamcast. Nope, I want to see you pull out that Sega 32X. Nope, I want to see you pull out that TurboGrafx 16. Nope. I want to see you pull out that Nintendo 3DS. Nope. I want to see you pull out that TurboGrafx Lynx. Or what was it, Atari Lynx or something? I forgot what it was. But nonetheless, this is my point of what I'm saying. All right. Now, I want to bring my man Joe in.
Hey, what's going on, Nick?
What's going on, man? How you doing, man? How you doing? How was your Thanksgiving?
Good. I'm very busy at work. How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, man, I was laid back chilling. You know what I mean? Usually just the work thing, but I was off, fortunately. And I know how some businesses are. Thanksgiving is a busy time. As you
Yeah,
say,
sorry I
some
missed the show
restaurants
last
and
week. I
things like that.
got so busy last week. It was crazy.
Nah, I know how it is, man. Now, Joe, I want to talk to you because Nintendo has subpoenaed for records from SwitchPirates subreddit, a popular
200,000
subreddit.
people they want to go after.
200,000 people. We have, myself included, I've been there. Man, I go there for information. I might look up something. It might be, I'm having an error message.
Yeah.
Right? I go there, search up my error message. Oh, what's this guy happening? It could be multiple reasons why I'm going to this Switch Pirate subreddit. But I want to ask you, Joe, how do you feel about this overall? Nintendo subpoena Reddit, and do you feel like it's just Nintendo's going to get the records? And what, like, how do you feel about everything you know so far?
I don't think they can find a judge that will accept suing 200,000 people. I really don't think so. Maybe a couple of people, like let's say 3 or 4 people, at 200,000 people. I was talking in private chat rooms about this. What's happening? If you just count Facebook, all the members that belong to all these groups, there's not 200,000 members. Because here's the deal. Let's just say Facebook and Reddit. Facebook and Reddit, there's probably 100,000 people. Let's say Bob Smith is in Reddit and Bob Smith's in Facebook, but he's going under, let's say, James Bob or whatever. What are they going to do? Like give you a double sue? Oh, well, you've been in 2 different rooms, so now we're going to sue you 2 times for being in different rooms and different groups and stuff. This is not going to fly. They can't sue 200,000 people.
Now, Joe, so let's say Nintendo's goal. So let me just try to play into the devil's advocate here. So let's say they don't want to sue 200,000 people, but let's say we only want to get a couple members, right? Alleged members who run the subreddit, and these members who typically, because James Archbox Williams wasn't the only moderator, maybe other moderators that was involved, but we want to see if other people were possibly at any point distributing, modifying, or anything with Nintendo Switch custom firmware, because these were the leaders. So let's say they're the moderators. They're the top of the top. Do you think that allows for any other member under to face anything as well? I mean,
see, the problem is I'm not familiar with this guy. I never talked to him or anything. I don't even know about him. Haven't even heard about him, believe it or not. Just, slipped under the cracks. If he accepts Patreon or something, or any mention with PayPal or Patreon or money, that's the thing that Nintendo's going to hook their fingers into. I've had many people, I'm not lying, I've had hundreds of people offer me donations. I say no, because I do this for the love of it and the sport of it.
Yeah. And so, Joe, now I mentioned the expansion. They subpoena Reddit, Discord, and other platforms. Do you think that Facebook is next? Me and you, now you remember there's a lot of Facebook groups that are huge. Do you see them coming after Facebook next?
Possibly, but the one thing I don't understand is it's like they should just shut the stuff down, but they can't. Nintendo's going crazy because here's the deal. This is my conspiracy theory without going into another topic.
Let's do it.
The MIG Switch 2, the MIG Switch will work in Nintendo Switch 2. That's how we're gonna hack. That's how they're gonna hack the system. They have to dump the keys, convert the keys, and boom, it's done. That's my feeling about it. And they're getting pissed off. These Switch 2s were made last year. They're sitting somewhere in a warehouse, and some guy's guarding it with an airsoft rifle.
Yeah, you know what? The Switch 2 has been already produced for a while. We can agree to that. Everybody has said this. The hardware has been there for a while, and so I want to go ahead and say I can agree.
I want to say one more thing. There's one way to fix this whole problem. Shut down Atmosphere. There's one way. Shut down Atmosphere.
So, Joe, let's dive in on that there. So, what would shutting down Atmosphere do?
Stop everything. Atmosphere, even though Atmosphere does not promote piracy, they don't promote any illegal stuff. It's for homebrew only. LOL. If they were to break Atmosphere with an update, let's say 19.6 comes out, it breaks Atmosphere, and they say to Cyrus, I think that's the guy's name. I forget his name. I'm bad with names. Okay, we made a simple code. It broke Atmosphere. That's it. It's done. Because I can't update Atmosphere. You can't update Atmosphere. Somebody else can't update it. I'm sure there's somebody out there that can. All they have to do is go after Atmosphere. Even though they don't promote piracy, they don't stand for piracy, they don't tolerate piracy, that's what triggers everything. That's the
Now,
main operating system.
is it possible that, because I know there's been other custom firmwares out there, is it possible that there'll just be another? Same thing like Yuzu,
I
right? It's
don't
just
think.
like a Yuzu, Suzu. It'll just be continue on. It'll be a never-ending story of just, some other guy comes out there and creates another custom firmware. Just,
Yeah,
hey, here you go. Do you think it's the same?
I don't think so because Atmosphere has been out for a long time now. We haven't seen any other versions of Atmosphere or any other different types of CFW. We haven't seen it. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. And I'm gonna
it's
be
not they're
honest.
afraid. It's not they're afraid to make it. I don't think other people are smart enough like that gentleman to make the Atmosphere.
All right. Now, Joe, one of the things I mentioned about Nintendo is that when they subpoena these groups, let's say Reddit, all these
Yeah.
other groups, do you think there's something specific they're looking for? Or do you think they're just subpoena for more information on possibly the moderators or something? Do you, because to me, when I hear subpoena for a Switch subreddit, what I think is if I was a member and I spoke with somebody on it and said, hey, I'll do your Nintendo Switch for, $200. I say, cool. I pay him $200.
Yeah.
I get my Nintendo Switch back, but now I'm possibly gonna be in a lawsuit because I actually had a financial transaction that happened with a member through the Switch Pirates subreddit.
Yeah,
Is that what we said?
as far as by law, the customer cannot get in trouble. It's the seller that gets in trouble. I could be
Okay.
wrong because it's nothing like super bad. I can't say it, but it's nothing like super bad where both parties get in trouble. It's a fucking video game system, you know. So they're gonna go after the installers. They're pissed off because of the installers, not mostly the installers. They're pissed over the shops.
I agree. Now, Joe, something I've thought about, and I want to get your opinion on, and we are gonna get to other topics. I know other people, but I thought for a moment, and I really thought back of my piracy journey. I haven't been much of a pirate at all within the recent years, right? And I
Well,
thought to
shame on you,
myself,
young man.
why? Yeah, right. Look, you're right. I'm like, man, I ain't in my. Now, I still stay in touch with homebrew, different things to run, but the piracy scene, I have it now. Reason being, yeah, I'm still playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. I've been playing that forever, right? I got these same games that I play. Xbox Game Pass, shout out to them. But I feel as though that a lot of my journey was because I was doing piracy because at one point I remember new games coming out that I couldn't buy at the
Yep.
time. Like a new Call of Duty comes out, I couldn't buy it because man, I gotta pay bills, right? I got something else. I can't just afford the $60 right now. I can't afford the 50, but it's out. And I remember the sense of urgency of wanting to have games almost being teased by the gaming industry, if you
Yep.
will, of all these releases that I can't have because I wasn't financially able to. So piracy didn't start that way for me. It actually started with cheating and game cheats, like game genies and such, but
Yeah.
it led to that.
Sharks.
You know what I mean? And then it became a thing, well, hell, I can get every game. And I started getting libraries. I started collecting. And then I seen it as preservation as
Yes.
well. You know what I mean? But it started as a financial thing to me. Does that seem to be the case for most people that dabble into piracy? Did it? Because I seem to feel like that for me at the time. Even now, I thank God I play one or two games and I'm just so busy. But
That's
if
how I
I
am.
have
Yeah.
more time to play games, I'm sure I'd be like I was years ago where I was like, man, Bioshock's out. I don't have the money to buy Bioshock when I just paid, for NBA 2K or something else. You know what I mean? And that was why. Is that a real reason for piracy? Do most people pirate for that reason, or what do you think?
Yeah, I would agree so with the cheat codes and stuff. I don't use cheat codes because I don't find them interesting unless it's GTA. Then weapons cheat and money cheat. That's the only thing I find where it's interesting. Or if we get super super stuck on a boss, I just play games regular on normal or medium depending. But yeah, definitely that's how my love for modding went. Started getting the blockbuster pass, getting into cheats, then getting into game dumps, using the computer, becoming more savvy with the computer. I'm great when it comes to software. I just need to learn how to like solder, and I don't have that time. I don't have that time though. But that's where my love for computers came from. Back in the day, getting movies for free, music for free, games for free. The problem is Nintendo is such a stubborn company. You know, not going off topic, but like Sega Dreamcast, they have a new Shenmue fan game. Now imagine if Shenmue was on the Nintendo, that would be canceled. The one this one developer is getting like a fan made game of Shenmue on the Sega Saturn. Now imagine if that was Nintendo. Oh, we're gonna get it on GameCube because it uses disc. Oh no, we're going to go after you. We're going to send you a cease and desist. Nintendo does not know what to do anymore. You know, they're so worried about the Switch getting hacked and all the piracy stuff because the Switch 2 will be hacked. That's what they're pissed off about. It will happen. It's not going to happen today. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but it's going to happen. And they should be more concerned with Make Switch and Unlock Switch because that's the gateway to get the Switch 2 games working.
Now, Joe, last before I move on, one more I gotta ask. Video game preservation.
Super
Is it
important. I got
officially dead?
60 terabytes.
Yeah, now, is it officially dead? Because what we're seeing is that companies like Nintendo and these other companies, we also had, I think it was the Video Game History Foundation said what was
Yep.
it, 87% of video games you can't play, right?
Yep.
That were ever released. And do you think that they're making sure that we never have video game preservation? Like
Oh
every other
yes,
industry can get it, but video games will be the one industry that will not have preservation.
they're trying to stop preservation because they think it's piracy. But here's the deal: you go on Amazon, eBay. I'm not going to mention everybody else, but you can buy hard drives, 16 terabytes, 20 terabytes, loaded with all the classic games. If you're not computer savvy, you just want to plug it in. Like late, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. But that's what it is. If you don't have the computer knowledge, you just buy one of those for a couple of $100 and you can play all the classics. I love Neo Geo. I never had a Neo Geo system and never will. It's too expensive. The games are impossible to get. That's the only way that I'm able to play Neo Geo because you can't buy the games. And here's the deal: when Nintendo Switch 1 15, 20 years from now fizzles out, no one cares about it anymore, they're not going to offer those old titles for sale. They're not going to do it. Same thing happened with their older consoles. They don't care
I'm
about it.
I'm with you on that. And Nintendo, Neo Geo was a good example because Neo Geo released, I remember, I think it was 90 something, but it released with a $600 console and a $200 cartridge. Like
Yep.
anytime you wanted a cartridge, it was $200. Now, just to give people perspective, for people who were not around, for the young bucks who were not around at that time, $200 was the price of a Nintendo Entertainment System
Yeah.
console or Super Nintendo. I mean, at that time. At that time, I think it was Super Nintendo or something else. That's probably that was literally the price of another console. Okay, so one game for Neo Geo was the price of a console. It was unaffordable to a lot of people, right? It was the first arcade at home console, right? Had arcade full games. Now you're right. Neo Geo is probably one of the most. When I see emulation on anybody's system, what they got: Neo Rage X emulator. They got Metal Gear. They got all their games loaded up. They just, oh yeah. Now I understand why Neo Geo was pirated so much.
Yeah.
But let's look at it on another lens. Would we have ever had the experience of a lot of these Neo Geo games without piracy?
Absolutely not. That's how I got into Metal Slug. Playing Metal Slug at a supermarket when I'm 4 years old. Then it finally
Yeah.
gets ported to PS1. Forget the year when it got ported to PS1 and playing it on there. Then I got more intelligent with computers and learning how to emulate and going through the whole motions and stuff. Not a problem. Back in the day, I think it was called PC magazine, I forget what it's called. They included emulators and ROMs. It was a
Yeah,
PC
now
repair magazine you could buy like in the bookstore. I forget what it's called. PC repair, PC something or other.
yeah, I've got it was so many PC gamer, PC repair, PC.
Yeah.
There's so many of them. But no, you absolutely correct, man. It was part of the program. You know what I mean? And like for me, I can think of so many games I never would have given a chance without piracy. Like I never
Yes.
would have even touched without piracy. So I don't want to even make it like I'm condoning it at the same time because that's nasty work. I could get, I understand. But at the same token, I look at it. What was it? I think it was the Hong Kong Massacre, one of those games, right? That was out. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. All right, okay. It somehow got itself on my Nintendo Switch. I don't know how it happened, Joe. I don't know. It just popped on my Nintendo Switch, and I was like, man, I'm gonna just try it. You know what I'm saying? It might have been Jits. It might have been Jits. Since they already in the court case. Might have been Jits. They might have lended it to me easy. But I clicked the button. I remember playing it, and I said, yo, this game is fire. And I just thought to myself at that moment, like, yo, I would have never gave this game one chance in hell, bro. I
Yeah.
wouldn't. The way prices are with games right now, wouldn't have got one chance in hell.
It's not even the money. It's the unfortunate part of buying a game. If you're a hardworking individual, which everybody is, and you can't afford everything, which everybody is, you buy the game, it's broken. Oh, I have to wait for a patch. What's the point of fucking releasing it?
Yeah, I agree with that. The patch is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, Joe. The patch is crazy. First day release, they talking about you got to get a patch. To me,
Now,
it is no download patch for day one.
In your opinion, Nick, you think they're going to go after 200,000 people?
You know what? I don't believe they're going to go after 200,000 people, but I do believe they're going to go after the big fish.
Yeah.
And if any one of those 200,000 people can give information about the big fish, any one of them, if they got anything like, hey, you had a transaction with them, can you confirm you had a transaction with them? They will contact that individual and say, hey, can you confirm that you made a transaction with James Archbox Williams? And I'm telling everybody right now, your ass better say, yes, I have. And I'm sorry. I had no idea. I apologize. I want to move on with my... You better get the best goddamn speech of your life. Get ChatGPT and just say, I need a good apology speech to Nintendo, ChatGPT. Can you please create me a good apology right now to Nintendo? ChatGPT will take care of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Take good care of you. Now, Joe, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do some other subjects. I can bring you back on. Anything you got to say before we move on to the next one?
Like and subscribe, Nick Musa 5 on the Facebook page and the YouTube channel. And fuck you, Nintendo.
Yes, let's go. My dog Joe. You'll be there, man. Like I said, I'm gonna move on to a couple others. I'm gonna run through these quick. You know how we do. So, yo, man, that was my man G.I. Joe, man. Let's go ahead and give it up, man. How you doing? There we go. There we go. We got the sounds good. Okay, let me make sure my audio's still okay. My audio good. Everybody should hear me. Bye, 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 bye. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the next one. That was a great topic, but we're going to go ahead and move along because we do have to move along. Okay, we have to move along. Hopefully the buttons on my Stream Deck are working great. Ah, there we go. Oh, look at that, man. Who's that guy on the left there? Oh, man, with a Nick Moses 05 taking pictures with the public. Wow, guys. Yes, that is me, of course. I'm always out. I encourage everybody. When I'm out, I go to many cons. I like to see y'all, man. I like to tune in with y'all. But right now, we got something better. I want to get to comments. Y'all, I have been getting thrashed online. I've been getting smashed online, and I'm like a WWE wrestler. I love it. I love it. Yes. Give me the booze. Oh, yes. Feed it to me. So, apparently, some of my takes were not liked. And I understand when my takes are not liked because every take that I'm going to have is not going to relate to everyone. I understand. But I'm not here to just cater to everyone. I'm here to be myself. And if myself resonates with many others, I'm glad. If it does not, then at least we have other points of view. And I love to hear you all points of view. But I want to go over a couple different things that apparently I had takes on that people did not like at all. And we're going to go through them all. Anything you've ever said about me, you've ever dogged me, yes, I'm going to pull you up. I'm pulling you up on comments. So you're going to get pulled up in front of everybody. If you said, Nick, you're an asshole, you're going to get pulled up. Right? That's the way it goes. So without further ado, let's go ahead. I want to get everything rearranged so I can have everything on screen at the same time. Okay, commentes. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this up. I want to pull this up big screen here. I want everybody to let me know if you could see this on screen. Yo, and that was at the con. Yo, and I ain't gonna lie, my bicep was looking kind of swole right there. In that picture, it was looking kind of swole. I don't know what I did. I don't know if I lift weights at the hotel or something before I came, but it was kind of swole. It's kind of swole right there. But let's go ahead and share the screen. Excuse me. Yo, that quadruple shot I took earlier, it's crazy. But let's go ahead and share the screen. Here we go, screen share. Now, I want everybody, no, window, duh, there we go. Okay, my bad, y'all. I get a little frustrated. So, this comment, my bad, y'all. I'm trying not to laugh, but I want to see if we could bring this up a little bigger. Okay. So this is to a video I did, which was the PS5 Pro is a step in the wrong direction for Sony. I went over a bunch of things of how I feel, right? And how other people feel. There was mixed reactions. Wasn't just me. But let's go ahead. So our first comment is from LLKS1772. How is it a step in the wrong direction? Literally, same setup as last generation, and last time I checked, the PS5 Pro was selling, brother. Stop with the misinformation campaign because you don't have the proper specs on your PC, you cheap ass, to take advantage of the hardware. Here is an idea why you don't take some of that. Oh, let me go ahead and rephrase that. My bad. I want to get you right, LLKS. Here is an idea why you don't. Oh, here is an idea why don't you. Okay, he didn't put a comma. Man, come on, LLKS. You got to work with me. If I'm reading your comment, at least give me a comma or something. Here is an idea. Why don't you take some of that YouTube revenue and update your specs so you can see the Pro do what it is built to do? Hey, LLKS, man, I'm going to go ahead and shout out to you. By the way, I have a TV, sir, that can see everything the Pro can do. I have a sound system that can hear everything that the Pro can do. And I don't want it. All right. Next. This is a video where I said no red lines when it comes to Xbox on everything, okay? My man, Pone AG3INC. This was the only move Xbox could make. Xbox is dying, and they are desperate. Ignore how you feel. Realize that Xbox is the first out of the three, which is Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, to put their games on a competitor's console. This is the first time this has happened in gaming history. This is like accepting your wife has another man, but still sleeping in the same bed. That $70 billion purchase of Activision was the final nail in the Xbox coffin. Shut up! Woo! Okay, my man Bones. So I guess I'm accepting another man sleeping in my bed, my wife's bed. I guess I am. It's my way. Dap you up. Hairy knuckles and all. That's the way you feel. I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? But I'm going to be honest. I don't agree with anything you said. Next. All right. I bought my Series X on Amazon Boxing Day 2023 for $349 Canadian. Y'all chumps paying 500 USD on sale. Anonymous Boss 6376. Ooh, okay. I feel you. Yes, we're chumps. Okay. Next. Bro does not understand how amazing Boulder Gate 3 is compared to the same game everyone buys every year. Someone comments under him. Agreed. Boulder Gate 3 is an absolute gem of a game, whereas Call of Duty, insert title, is more or less the same game since Modern Warfare was way back when. I'll bet more flashy, but nothing has really changed. All right, and this is for a video where I had a discussion where you choose between Call of Duty or Baldur's Gate. Call of Duty, best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. Sony and Microsoft have this issue. They can legally claim certain things, but at the end of the day, no publisher game studio has given us a game that performs as advertised. I'm frustrated with Xbox. I have a Series X, and they claim it can do 120 frames per second, but no game does. I'm going back to PC console is the inferior gaming experience. Well said. Yes, definitely. And shout out Chelsea Way. Shout out to the lady. Commentes. You know, we're going through the commentes. Give me whatever you are smoking, big dog. All right. This is for, I actually said, I just want everybody to know, I picked Nintendo Switch OLED over the Steam Deck. There's many reasons for that. Okay. And I'll describe. But this is what people said. So give me whatever you are smoking, big dog. My man Gleams02. I got you, Gleams. All right. I'll give it to you. All right. So now we got Creed 5.56. Same thing, right? Switch. You choose the underpowered Android tablet from 2016 over the Steam Deck, bro, which can not only emulate Switch games, but run far more games at higher frame rates. Wild. The Switch is dead, bro. Get over it. Well said, Creed. Well said. See, I'm a guy that likes, I like, you know, taking that criticism. I like that. All right? Steam Deck, obviously. It plays Switch games better than the Switch. I don't know, man. I'm taking a Switch, man. I don't know about y'all, man. Okay. Now, I want to go ahead. Let's stop that real quick. Okay. I want to go ahead and go even further. Let's go to some sick individuals. Okay. Sick individuals are TikTok. All right. And I love TikTok. TikTok, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Y'all ain't that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But TikTok, y'all can't get wild with the comments. And y'all see a lot of wild stuff. But y'all work with me. Let's go ahead and take a look at the TikTok comments. Okay. And shout out TikTok. All right. We live right now on TikTok too. All right, there we go. Hold on. Let me turn the volume because, you know, it puts the volume up on this. And let me put the volume up on me. I don't know why it does that. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead. Why can't I take myself? Okay, I'll bring myself up. So let's pick one. Let's pick that same one. That Nintendo
Which
Switch
deal do you choose?
Do you choose the Nintendo Switch OLED for $300 at Walmart and Best Buy? Or do you choose the Steam Deck for $359 directly from Valve? Not much of a different price. Right. Pro, you get a huge library of PC games on a Steam Deck. Pro for Nintendo Switch, you get to save $50. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm going to be honest, this is an easy one. Nintendo Switch. They mad. They mad at that right there. How does the Switch smoke the Steam Deck? You get emulation with Steam Deck. That extra $50 finna get me a cart and a Red Lobster. Depends on what you want to game. Generally, when I game alone, I'd rather use a Steam Deck. If it's with family and friends, Switch. The Steam Deck, the Switch is an outdated piece of thing. The Switch is the worst console of recent times. For real, I think they forgot taking 7-year-old tech and putting a new screen on it doesn't make performance any better. So, get roasted. Okay, I appreciate the roast, sir. I really do. Let's see something else. I get roasted for anything else. Here we go. Xbox.
Which deal do you choose?
Do you? We ain't even gotta hear it. We ain't gotta hear me. You can get Xbox Game Pass, which offers way more games. I feel like PlayStation smoked them on this deal anyway. Xbox to play old Halo games. Game Pass, you get 400 plus games. Oh, we got a battle right here. Okay, no one plays all them random nothing games. Have fun with Flight Simulator. LOL, Stalker 2, all of Call of Duty, all of Halo, Gears of War, Forza, Flight Simulator, overtalk your stuff. X, okay? Indiana Jones, Day 1, Avowed, Day 1. Yo, you made my man mad. You made my man mad. He came back with so much ammo, he went and looked up the Game Pass library for you. Okay, let's see what Snacker's got to say. No one actually plays those games. Those are all trash. Yo, why are you going back and forth with Snacker, bro? Wow, as I suspected, delusional, as if there's tens of millions subs on Game Pass. Literally the most delicious thing I've heard to date. Congratulations. I know this is what you're coping with reality. All right, let's go down. Every single one of the PvP games you mentioned has lost 50% of its player base so far this quarter and continues to trend downward. You're a bad salesman. I ain't gonna say that. I think he's wrong on those numbers, by the way. But still, nonetheless, there's been a constant trend among multiple games. But you got a point, Snacker. And PlayStation's most popular have 0 to no players. Your Mad Concord shut down, and Helldivers, the so-called best PvP game, lost 90% of its player base. What are you yapping about? Player base. I know they came out. But he got him right there. He did get him. Okay, we got to admit, he got him right there. All right. Bro said no one plays Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, Stalker 2. Yeah, he kind of get Neo. What's going on? Dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. Good to see you, Neo. We're getting into a good one. These guys are going back and forth. I didn't even know I was going to tune into this. Nobody is playing the old CODs, and people are quitting Black Ops 6 at an alarming rate. Story game. Story games are one-time use, don't retain players. No one cares about those. We don't have the active player counts, but they are obviously low. Halo doesn't have a lot of players either, nor Gears. Just got Game Pass. Only 2 games are worth playing. My time Game Pass ain't it. Ooh, that my man came out of nowhere. Connor comes out of nowhere. Black Ops 6, Minecraft, Mirror's Edge Date. Look at this. This is a battle. This is me, right? I ain't got nothing to do with this. But you can see this is actually a battle. Pure delusion, and the PlayStation version is better, right? I want to hear the absolute nonsense you're about to spew. Ain't nobody said anything about PlayStation, but for me, Game Pass offers basically nothing. Yo, this is a full-out battle going on right there. All right, my bad. Okay, my bad. But those are the commentaries, guys. What I would like to encourage is everybody to comment on the videos. If you disagree with any of my takes, any of my shorts, please do. I will use the comments to go ahead and go over here. I like to talk about. If it's something I was wrong on that you feel, a lot of people don't agree with me, that I would choose Nintendo Switch OLED over the Steam Deck. Here is why I would choose it. I'll modify my Nintendo Switch OLED. My Nintendo Switch OLED is going to be more than just playing Nintendo Switch. Okay, so as you see your Steam Deck as being this emulator box, my Nintendo Switch will be an emulator box. Okay, it doesn't vary. And for me, I'm more familiar with Nintendo Switch. I know how to also run a lot of the different cheats, other different homebrew apps, things that I like to run. So it is my personal preference. Steam Deck is beautiful, I agree. If I'm just, hey, I want to play everything else, I go with Steam Deck. But if I got to trade, go with the Nintendo Switch OLED, man. All right. There we go. Shut up! So, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next topic. Like I said, we're going to go straight to it. Let's see if this works. Hopefully, Stream Deck's still working. Y'all, I never thought Fast and Furious would be in real life. But it is. So, if you don't believe Fast and Furious can happen in real life, wait until you hear this story. Because this heist is straight out of an action thriller. A group of thieves targeted semi-trucks across the United States, walking away with millions of dollars in stolen merchandise, including $1.5 million worth of Oculus VR headsets. Now, this took all the way from Louisville to Florida, and this criminal operation involved meticulous planning, stealthy truck thefts, and brazen sales of high-end goods at a fraction of their value. Just think of all that taking place and nothing being, nobody catches on. Nobody says anything, but the authorities eventually find out who these individuals are. So shall we go on? May of 2022, the thieves stole a truck loaded with $1.5 million in Oculus VR headsets after following it from a distribution facility in Louisville, Kentucky, to a truck stop in Hobstadt, Indiana. I hope I pronounced that right, okay? August of 2022, a truck carrying $940,000 worth of Microsoft products was stolen in a very similar operation, okay? Very similar. This is in August of 2022. Now, in November of 2022, the crew stole 2 more trucks. One with an undisclosed value of Sony products and another containing $530,000 in Harman JBL audio equipment.
Can you dig it?
Damn. Now, in 2023, the heist expanded to include $180,000 worth of Logitech products, Bose speakers, CF Moto ATVs, and even non-tech goods such as $1 million worth of Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works merchandise. You cannot make this up. Shut up! You can't. Okay? This is millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars of merchandise being taken, semi-trucks. This is the full Fast and Furious shebang. Now, the stolen goods were repackaged, trailers were even repainted, and items were sold to buyers in Dade County, Florida at a fraction of their retail value. Shout out Dade County. All right, everybody out there in Dade County. I see out there in Miami. All right, what is that? Miami Gardens. You know, you got a couple areas out there. I don't know the names of all of them. It's like something else. You know, they got a couple Apalaka something. You know, they got a couple thorough areas. You better watch out. Okay, but Dade County. Shout out to Dade County. They was out there selling them items in Dade County like nothing. So let's break this down quick fast. The group operated with a level of precision that resembled a very organized crime similar to the Fast and Furious movies. I'm telling y'all. Surveillance began at distribution facilities in states like Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Tennessee. They followed semi-trucks to truck stops and gas stations, waiting for drivers to take a break. And in the small window of opportunity, they stole the drivers' trucks. They detached the trailers and attached them to their own vehicles. All right? So they quick detach, put on their own, and they're gone. The stolen trailers were then repainted to remove logos and identifying markers, and fake license plates were used to avoid detection. So immediately where they were taken, they were probably stolen, maybe taken an exit or two away, wherever they were planned, they were taken into, put in there, spray painted, covered up, covered with license plates, and put right back on the road. Okay, so if surveillance footage catches this, you probably see them going to a facility, going under an underpass, somewhere where they're able to do this. All right, this is crazy to even think that they got away. Like, this is for real Fast and Furious. This is organized. The thieves only targeted high-value tech goods, including Meta's Oculus VR headsets, Microsoft hardware, and Sony products. However, their interest started not being limited to just electronics as they started going further, going to ATVs and luxury goods from brands like Victoria's Secret. Now, after each heist, the stolen goods were transported to Dade County, Florida, and the merchandise was sold at a significant markdown, likely through black market networks, earning the thieves quick cash while avoiding the traditional retail supply chains. That's what they do in the hood, y'all. I don't know. Just let y'all know, in the hood, that's what they do. They bring it to the hood, they break it down. You don't know where it's being sold at. You got the candy lady selling a couple, right? You never know. So, 6 men. Yes, 6 men were indicted for these thefts, and court documents revealed their organized operations spanning multiple states and their efforts to evade law enforcement by disguising the stolen trailers and using altered license plates. Damn. Solo, dap me up. Good to see you. I bet Nintendo wanted their Switch to be stolen so they can hype up their ninjas and lawyers just for fun. Yo, Solo, I won't doubt that Nintendo Switch or the Switch 2, like Joe was mentioned a bit ago, was taken also, like off those trucks. They probably have a couple Nintendo Switch 2s, but they can't sell those on the market because then it's an instant trace. It's an instant trace to you. The moment you sell a Switch 2, I mean, what are you going to do with it? You don't have any games for it. You don't have anything to run for. You just would have it. If that was the case, I don't think they're getting Switch 2s that early. I'm just talking smack. But that would be cool. That would be cool if they did. Now, this heist could have been pulled straight from a Fast and Furious movie, y'all. And I want to say this. After I've heard of this, I don't put nothing past anybody. I won't be surprised if the government hasn't had all their equipment taken in the same fashion. All their equipment, all their phones, all their data, everything. Some group just came by and took a trailer and ran off with it. You know, I trust the government to be very secure, but in this case, the way these guys ran, man. So, big shout out to the 6 people who were indicted. You got away, but you ain't get away. There we go. Shall we move on? Okay. Next one. Now we're going to get to this one. This one was a good one right here. I want to pull this up because this came across my desk. Oh, my goodness. Y'all know who this is, man. Do y'all know who this is? So, this brother is, I believe, Myron Gaines. Right? I know he's from Fresh and Fit. I believe that's Sneeko. I've seen Sneeko on different things. I don't watch either of their content, so I don't know much about them. But I do know Myron be on Fresh and Fit. I don't know much about Sneeko, but I know Myron be on Fresh and Fit, and they be, bringing ladies on there and dogging ladies. That's what they do, right? That's all I know. I don't know much else. You bring on there and dog the ladies. The ladies on there, they go, and they take it. Right? That's how I know the whole thing. But there's been a take from Myron on Twitter that was treated almost like acid touching a table, and everybody just like, oh, like everybody hated the way he felt. No one agreed. No one seen anything with it. And I want to see if everyone else concurs. And I want to dive a bit deeper into the gaming psychology of what Myron was speaking on. But first, let's go into I want to give a little introduction before I play the video from Myron. All right. Now, there has been an ongoing debate that touches both cultural and personal chords, and that's a dynamic between men and women in gaming. It's a very, very common one. Now, there's been accusations of bias towards female streamers who leverage their looks. And there's been broader stereotypes for gamers, right? Of, the racial debates, the political debates. These people who take certain niche markets and they really dive in on it socially and build audiences, right? And there are a lot of women out there who are women gamers who do also lean on their looks, right? And there's women who also frown upon that. It's a very weird dynamic when it comes to gaming overall. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give a story breakdown, but I believe before I give a story breakdown, I think the first thing we should do is we should play that video. And if everyone agree, we should play the video from Myron, right? I think that's the best thing we should do. We should play the video from Myron, and we should see how Myron feels about women and gaming, right? Okay, here we go. I'm going to share the screen. Everybody, let me know that you can see everything okay. You should be able to hear everything okay. I'm not going to have the sound duplicate. I'm going to make sure to turn the sound down on the one stream. So bear with me here. Share. There we go. Screen share. Okay, there we go. Now, we want to make sure we get this sound down here because it's going to duplicate. All right, now my sound's up. Everybody should be able to hear me fine. But I want to play this. Everybody should be able to hear this okay. But let's go ahead and play the clip from Myron, okay?
So, yeah, some bitch try to say, oh, well, like, you're so mean. Why are you such a bully? Whatever. I'm like, bitch, why are you on Overwatch? You need to be overwatching a fucking kitchen and overwatching a sandwich for a man who's superior to you that's probably overwatching your dumb ass whore ass. But you're over here playing with me, running a mercy, not healing me because you fucking suck at the game and you got no fucking awareness because women have no awareness with anything besides how much makeup they got on their face. Oh, which, by the way, is always too much because it's a makeup for their lack of aesthetics. These fucking sluts, why not video games? Back in the day, when I played video games, Halo 2, if I heard a female in the fucking lobby, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Give that bitch the Timberland boot out the fucking lobby. But now these whores have taken over video games. Like, I'm fucking shocked. I haven't played in fucking years. Come back. I'm gonna pick this character. Bitch, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Why are women on video games? Why are they even streaming themselves playing video games? They fucking suck. Every single gamer sucks. Female gamers suck. I fucking said it. They're trash. They got no awareness.
All right, there we go. So that's the video from Myron. Now, I could go ahead and go through the comments. And by the way, when we redo this, we're going to have to clip that. And we're going to have to send everybody to the clip because what he said, oh my gosh. Like, I literally have to cut that. All right. So, Trevor, good thing we take our live podcast and we also chop it up in the clips and we have people who edit, right? Thank Lord for that. But nonetheless, let's just see some of the comments. Bro's 35 with the humor of a 15-year-old. He's 100% closeted. Myron always speaks bad about women. There is something wrong with him. Someone must hurt him really bad in the past, and he hasn't mentally recovered from that. Bro is going to be 40 with no kids and can't show his face outside. I hate that nigga for what he has become. We all know why this smelly man hates women. And they show a picture showing that he's friends with this guy for over 6 years, hugging him very tight. We got a lot of things. I don't think I've ever seen Myron with a woman ever. He really thought he ate with that. Why are you on Overwatch? You need to be overwatching the kitchen, overwatching the sand. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was lame. I just played a round of Mario Party with my wife. I say it's a real win. Myron cooks women, look inside, yelling at the camera and says the dumbest to impress. Bro, oh my goodness. It's Now, let's go ahead and pull that off. All right? So, the reason I wanted to go ahead and play that clip first is because I wanted to not really focus on the Myron clip, because I think the Myron side of what he's talking about, there are people that do relate to that. He had a way of saying it that was kind of crazy, because all the swearing, all them calling them, go back to the kitchen and all that, that's wild, bro. You reaching. Somebody definitely hurt you or something. Like, what you got against women that bad, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody hurt you or something. You know what I'm saying? You got that bad. But there is a big thing going on in the culture of gaming in general around women and men. And I don't think a lot of people have really dug into the psychology of it. There was a recent study. I don't know if a lot of people know this, and this is not even me going to my papers. I'm gonna go to my papers in a second. Matter of fact, it might be in there, so I don't want to go too much into it. But there has been a study recently that has shown that women who play video games tend to like to pick, and most of the time, pick the most provocative look on their female characters versus the alternative. Now, this is something that a lot of people have talked about, a woke culture, or they talked about, people being too safe, right, in video games by covering up characters, covering up certain parts. We've seen it with a Princess Leia Lego, I think it was a slave version, that they covered her up. There's been a lot of covering up, but as in the study, you see, women are picking the more provocative and the sexier outfits. Women are picking them. So at the same time, it is mostly women who don't like the provocative outfits. So very strange dynamic. In the streaming realm of women, I can't speak to women. I'll let a lot of women speak up on that, because this clip that I seen was actually posted by Black Girl Gamers. So shout out Black Girl Gamers. All right. I'll let those women speak on it mainly, right? But how do you feel as a woman, right? Let's say you're a woman that on a scale from 1 to 10, you're a 5. There's a woman that's a 10 who does not play video games much, who is not, very active on games, but she streamed one day and she realized that she can make money from playing games. And it got to the point where she's not even really playing the game. She's really having a lot of people play with her. They're kind of guiding her through the game, and they're having fun and they're paying her, and she's very successful, but she's not really a great gamer at all. She might just be great to look at. She may be. Maybe she's great entertainment-wise as well. But let's say you're the 5 and you're in the top 10% of your class. Hell, top 5% of your class, which means you're probably esports competition ready. If you keep practicing, you can get to that top 1% and be there. You play all the time and you get your views through hard gameplay. If you were not good at the game, you would not see the success that this other streamer has got. Does that bring a sense of jealousy, a sense of envy, a sense of hate, a sense of spite? To me, I would understand so. Rightfully so, I feel. That's what happens to a lot of males in the genre. There's a lot of males that feel as though women come in and take what's theirs. Now, me, I don't feel that way, because I feel as though there's enough for everybody to eat. There is, believe it or not, y'all. There's enough for everybody to eat. But there are a lot of people who don't want to sit there and watch a girl streamer just look pretty, and they get mad, and it burns them up inside because they know she's just sitting there looking pretty. And it burns them up. All right, so now I want to see what Joe said. To be honest, most of the girls do the game Steam just for the money. There are some 100% true girl gamers. And that's from Joe. Reason I mention that is because there are some gamers out there that are women that are extraordinary, man. That are some of the top of the top. I play Clash Royale. My wife could testify. There was a woman in there, Jaylene, who we actually watched go against somebody else. Jaylene, big shout out to you. Dap me up, hairy knuckles and all. You know what I mean? She stomped somebody, bro. She stomped somebody that was the top. They was the winner of the tournament. She beat them. She was actually one of the only people that beat them. So big shout out to Jaylene. It sometimes happens that way. You get girls who are great at games, bro, believe it or not. And more girls are playing games, so more girls are getting better. You're going to see more girl streamers, believe it or not. But there are guys that don't like that. There are a lot of people in the podcasting realm that don't like celebrities coming out doing podcasts, right? There are people who are doing sports podcasting who don't like these players come doing podcasts. There's always going to be a level of competition, even in gaming. And I think that's what we're seeing come to light now. We're seeing a lot of people not be so scared of speaking up about some of these things that they may have been scared of in the past. Now, I want to give two sides of this, and I'll try to do my best. Many male gamers and content creators voice frustration over perceived advantages for female streamers who gain popularity by, by showing cleavage or adopting an overly flirtatious persona to their audience. For podcasters and streamers focusing on skill, strategy, or personality, this can feel like an unfair playing field, and male creators often need to work harder to earn their audience, while some female streamers gain followers more quickly due to their physical appearance rather than their content. That is from the male perspective. Female perspective. Women in gaming face a lot of different challenges. They got harassment, dealing with men, right? Just in general, dealing with us. We could be a lot. I ain't gonna lie, ladies. We could be a lot. Judgment, them being a woman. Why are you playing the game? Shouldn't you be doing this? Like my man Myron just said, shouldn't you be overwatching the kitchen? No. You know what I'm saying? They feel like there's a lot of judgment that comes there. And being labeled as fake gamers. We talked about it as well. We just described. There are women who are out there just for the looks. Why is that a common stereotype? Why is that a common stereotype? Okay, but research has shown that even among female gamers, there's a divide, that some female gamers resent female creators who utilize sexualization to build their audience, and they believe it reinforces the harmful stereotypes about women in gaming. There are other women who feel empowered by using these tools and whatever they can to be successful. Okay, there's a lot. There's two sides to every coin. There's two sides to every coin. So what are you going to have? All right. And he's such a bigot. Says Myron's such a bigot. You know what I mean? And I will agree. One thing I don't like what he said. So let me just go over what Myron said, because I want to speak about what he specifically said. He said, when I'm playing a game and a woman comes into my game, I'm like, what are you doing to Overwatch? You should be overwatching the kitchen. First of all, his joke's bad, man. We just gonna start there. I ain't gonna hate on you just because you're Myron. It's the thing to do. Literally, that joke was lame as hell, bro. You could have said overwatching this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have came somewhere better. You said overwatching the kitchen. How you cursing that many times and swear that many times, but you don't say the obvious, overwatching this, like everybody would have said that. That was an obvious give me for that one. He didn't take it. He said overwatching the kitchen, overwatching the, it was just like, man. It was bad. But as far as what he said, I will say this. I typically don't want to game with other women, and that's my own preference. I know that might sound crazy, y'all. That might sound crazy. But hear me on this. I have a wife. And playing a video game with a woman, I take it as if I'm sitting down on the couch playing a video game with the woman. That's how I have to look at it. And if I'm sitting down on the couch playing a video game with a woman, there are certain things that can happen in a video game between a male and a woman that could actually build bonding. Beating a level together with anyone can build bonding, right? If I have my homie and me and my homie beat the game, it's a bonding moment. So if you beat the game with another woman, that's a bonding moment that you have with another woman. And I believe that the more bonding moments you can have could lead to misconstruing things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe throw a flirt in there. Ooh, the way you killed him was nice. You know, and that to me is I don't know. So for me, myself, I prefer not to. If it's a game like Clash Royale, there is no talking. You don't see the person. You kind of just do emotes and stuff like that. That I don't mind. But like Call of Duty, to have one of my clanmates be a girl, you like talking to me and she like, hey, how you doing today? And so on. And I know that I feel so bad because I feel just as like a bigot like Myron. You know what I'm saying? I feel like him. I feel like a bigot. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, man. That's just me.
All right, and I don't want to cause any blurred lines, any problems, or anything like that. All right. Now, we're going to go ahead and get ready to move on. I don't think I got much else to say on that. No, I ain't got much else. That was enough said. Y'all already know. I can go down. I got tons of notes on everything. Notice I don't even be going to my notes most of the time, bro. If you want to see how much I be having written down, I got tons of stuff written down. I don't even be going through. I go a lot of this stuff off the top of the dome, popular poems, but you know, I got double standards, cultural conditioning, harassment and gatekeeping, bias in gaming communities, evolving attitudes, community education, balancing the playing fields. I got so many topics that I could dive into. So that's why I like to have the different topics so I can dive into anything at any point. And I kind of know a lot about different things. So I could, you know, like a chameleon with that. So let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Y'all, this is the product of the day. Usually don't do this, but this is something I'm trying to encourage, y'all. I'm trying to encourage a product of the day type of thing where I have a product of the day, like a real product that I show to y'all, because I use tons of stuff for video games. And a lot of people ask me, Nick, why don't you be showing it? Why don't you let us know? So this one right here I'm going to do today is the RG30. I think it's the 35S XX. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and actually pull it out here. So yes, the RG35XX. Now, I have it hooked up here, okay? I want to show you guys on screen. I have it hooked up, so I'm going to show you guys on screen. But here it is right here. I don't even have it on. It looks like a little Game Boy, right? But very sturdy, very nice. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it on, and we're going to switch screens. I'm going to show you the actual screen, okay? So let's go ahead and switch screens, and you guys should be able to see my screen in a moment here. Here we go. All right, now we don't see anything because it's powering on, as you can see on screen, as it shows Ambernick. This is the Ambernick RG35XX, okay? There we go. It cuts on. As you can see, game rooms. Now, I don't know. Can you hear sound from it? Oh, yeah, I can hear sound. Holy smokes. Wow, I didn't think the sound was even set up. Man. Okay, nice. So it comes like this. It's already loaded, man. You know, you got your retro arc style where you can go to each one: Dreamcast, PlayStation, Neo Geo. Since we're talking about emulators and different retro things, why not, guys? I say, everybody, this is the perfect toilet utensil right here. All right, you get this, you good. You don't need nothing else, man. What you want? PlayStation 1? What, Alien Trilogy, different ones? Now, I haven't tried a lot of these. Let's just try one real quick, right? Dino Crisis, Gran Turismo, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. That ain't gonna work. Like, I don't know. Mortal Kombat Trilogy don't ever work. It's just one of those that don't. Wow. Okay. It's gonna mess up. It's not gonna work, guys. It's not gonna work. I'm surprised. Yo, hold up. I could turn the sound up on it. Yo, hold on. Okay. I remember I used to have to sit through all these screens. I used to be pissed, bro. Okay, so far it's actually working. I don't believe it's going to stay working, though. Watch, it's going to freeze. It's going to say CD-ROM, something like that. I'm not even going to waste my time. Let's exit game. But this is just to show you how it works. You also have USB-C to charge, connects to multiple controllers. I got other controllers I can use. So you can play multiplayer. You can have Bluetooth controller. You can hook it up to your TV. You can have everybody playing off this little bad boy right here. So you can take it on the road. But to me, it is the perfect doo-doo tool, man. When you want, yo, when you sitting on the toilet and you need something to play, grab this thing right here, man. You can be like, dag, I was playing Neo Geo, man. We was just talking about it, Joe. What was he playing, man? You know what I mean? What you say, Metal Gear? Let's see if we got Metal Gear. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Metal Slug. I said Metal Gear. My bad. My bad. Metal Slug. Let's click it. Let's see how it loads. Nice. This is the RG35XX. Now, let me go ahead and let me see if I can get my sponsorship voice on. The RG35XX is lightweight, pocket size, 3.5-inch IPS display, boosts a stunning 600. I ain't gonna go through all that. But yo, if y'all want to go ahead and grab one of these, I do have it on my Amazon store page. Okay, hold on. I gotta throw in a couple lives in there. You never know. Let me just see if this is good. Turn the game down. You know, the sound down. There we go. Oh yeah, it's good. Running smooth. Nice, as you can see, I'm playing it. Bam. Let go. See? Ah, it's a nice one right here. So this is the RG35XX. I think it's nice, man. If you need this, you can go to my Amazon page. You will see a link to it there. Go ahead and grab it, the RG35XX. I ain't gonna waste too much of your time because I can go all day and show y'all all different types of stuff on this thing. But notice I have this connected directly to my PC, and it comes with this cable, bro. It comes with the cable. Yes, this cable comes with it. Hook it right up to your TV. You good to go. It came with the whole shebang, bro. The case and everything. Look, I got wipes. I didn't even put on the screen protector. I got the screen protector. We got instructions, right? It comes with the whole shebang, bro. So I got to go ahead and do. That's my product of the day, the RG35XX. And I got many of these different tools that I'm going to be doing products of the day on. But today, it is Ambernix RG35XX FB. Ooh, the FB Neo collection. What y'all know about that, man? Oh, I got to stop. Okay, my bad. I'm going to cut it off. I just see games. What you know about bad dudes, man? Nobody know about this. This is old school. This is old. Okay, my bad. Let's go ahead and get back to it. I got to cut this off. I got to cut it off, man. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. Bam, I should. Here we go. Power. Goodbye. You see that? Nice. I love that. So let's go ahead and get back to it, man. All right. So there we go, man. That was the RG35XX. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more and more products like that. Yo, I got tons of products. And when y'all see, I would pull up some right now, but it's some of them that's going to be like, yo, what the hell is that? How the hell did you get that? Where the hell did you get that? I'm going to be doing more and more of those products. But again, if you do want to grab that, there is going to be a link in most of my videos. You can probably check all my videos. Not sure if it'll be directly here, but most of my videos you will see at Amazon store page, Nick Moses 05. That's the Amazon store page. It is on there. All right. The same exact one and everything. Now, let's get to our most viral shorts that we got come from this. Choose your fate. This topic right here, every time we put up clips across all our platforms, are the most viral. They get the most views and most people comment on it. As you see, most people trashed me on the last segment I did, okay? And those comments were within a week. I didn't pull up comments from like 3 months ago or something. No, those comments were all within a week that I pulled up. And a lot of them came from the Choose Your Fate segment. So I wanted to have the Choose Your Fate segment this time be something hot. Be something smoky, man. I got to do something that everybody know. I mean, from old ladies to young boys. Everybody know. Okay? So this one right here is going to be fast food. And we ain't just doing fast food because we did like the McDonald's versus the Burger King. You know, we going to do deeper. We going to specialize on it. So we going to do a fry segment. We're going to do an ice cream segment. We going to do something else. We going to dive deeper, right? Maybe we do a Tex-Mex up in that segment, right? Maybe we do something else. We want to go ahead and test the best of everything fast food. And we're going to do it right here on Choose Your Fate today. Now, I am going to bring my man Joe in here. We will go down. I like to, go through these as well. All right. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and switch back. Now, y'all know we had that up. I got to take that off here. Here we go. Bam! Oh, there we go. Now, hold on. That was a little too fast. We weren't supposed to start up like that, Joe. I wasn't supposed to get you in first. Okay, hold on, Joe. Let me get you up in here, man. Hold on.
There you go.
All right, Joe. There we go. Hold on. Let me get the screen. Let me get it great. Let me get it screen. There we go. All right, here we go. And that way we clip it all up good. Okay. So, our first segment of the day is cookies. All right? And we have two famous chains that have been rapid and very popular across the United States. One is Crumble Cookies, and two, Insomnia Cookies. Now, I'll go ahead and say both cookies look fabulous on these screenshots. I myself have only tried one, so I will pick The winner for me, the winner for this, hands down, goes to none other than Crumble Cookie. Joe.
I had neither. There's an insomnia cookie by my restaurant, like maybe 15 minutes away. It's kind of like where all the kids that are smoking go hang out because they're open from like 6 o'clock at night to like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. And so, oh, damn, Joe. Oh, Joe. Crumble be
That's
up and
why.
late too.
That's
I ain't
why
gonna
it's
lie.
called
Crumble
insomnia
be up and
cookie.
late too. But that sound, that 3 a.m. in the morning. Imagine you
No, that's why it's
stoned.
called insomnia because they're open up late. Like it's a big bar area, so people
Ah,
go there.
damn, Joe. You kind of made me hungry saying that. I think about coming out. Imagine you stumbling out a bar or a club. You're drunk, right? You were stoned. You're just like, oh man, you got the munchies. And you don't want to eat a full meal. Insomnia cookies, man. It's a good one. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Let's see the next one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and see the next one. Now that one, I'm gonna say Crumble cookies. I have tried a lot of different cookies from Crumble, and I can say Crumble is one of those that, delicious, delicious, delicious. It's tasty, so good, so good, so good. I've had peanut butter. I've had caramel, and I'm saying it's called peanut butter something. It's like a caramel something. It's like a something. They all got fancy names. It don't matter. It's the same damn cookie for me. All right. So now let's go ahead and go to the next one. Oh man. Okay. So this is a tough one. Now, see, they starting us off crazy. Because
Yep.
I thought we was gonna start off with like I had my mind on burgers and like the normal stuff, right? So they threw me for a loop. They threw me in the cookies, threw me in the Tex-Mex. Okay, but right here we got two famous Tex-Mex places. Okay, one Chipotle, and the other one I'm not sure to pronounce it. Is it Qdoba?
Yeah, Qdoba.
Okay, we got Chipotle versus Qdoba. Now, me myself, I have had both.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with one. It's tough. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna go with Chipotle. Final answer. The reason Chipotle. I've had Chipotle be some of the most delicious-ish ever sometimes, man. If you get it nice and fresh, and it depends on how you mix it, I don't do the burrito no more. I like to just go ahead and get my own two little burrito shells, and then I just get a bowl and I make my own two burritos. But I gotta go with Chipotle, man. I know people might, because Qdoba got the flavor, right? It got all the flavor on the meat and stuff, and I heard Chipotle ain't as flavorful as Qdoba. But I gotta go Chipotle, man. I gotta go Chipotle. All right, they might hate me for that. All right. Joe, what you got?
I've had neither. There's none by me.
Oh, had none. Okay, I feel you. None by you. Now, Chelsea's way. Qdoba. Easily. Oh, their queso is amazing. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Okay. But hold up. You sleeping on that Chipotle now. Chipotle got some good queso too now. All right. Don't be sleeping on that Chipotle queso and chips, man. I ain't hating on the Chipotle. But I feel you. Qdoba. And I want to know, everybody out there, how do y'all feel? Okay? Chipotle, Qdoba. How you feel? I feel like Chipotle hands down. Am I wrong? Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's see if we can get something more our style. Right? More closer to home. All right. Oh, now we talking. Okay? We got Cold Stone Creamery versus Baskin Robbins. Two infamous ice cream chains. Cold Stone Creamery being one of the newer chains. We got Baskin Robbins being one of the old school 31. Remember Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors. We all know that was the famous saying, 31 flavors. One of the first places where you can get all these different flavors from. So, I got to choose. I'm going to go with, it's my final answer, Cold Stone Creamery. And that's because of the cake batter ice cream. Cold Stone is just good. They make a hell of a milkshake, too, when they mix it down. Cold Stone's got some good mix-ins. I'm going with Cold Stone, hands down. Flat answer, ain't even close. It's Smoked Baskin Robbins. Left them in the dust. Okay, Joe. Who you got?
I would say Baskin Robbins. I never had the Cold Stone Creamery before.
Okay. No,
You got a lot
I'm
of
not
good
mad
things
at
to
you.
eat, Nick.
Yeah, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. Around here too, by me, it's everything. I got everything, man. It ain't nothing that ain't by me. You know what I'm saying? Besides insomnia. I ain't gonna lie, you're lucky for that. 'Cause I want to
I'll
try
take
an
a White
insomnia.
Castle.
Yeah, see, I got the yeah. Yeah, but Baskin Robbins, I can say one of the infamous memories I have of Baskin Robbins, which I have more of these memories than Cold Stone, is me getting bubblegum ice cream growing up as a kid, man. Every time I used to go to Baskin Robbins, all the way from being a little kid all the way to teenager heights, I used to go there and be like, let me get sugar cone bubblegum ice cream, man. Bubblegum ice cream, bubblegum ice cream is one of my
Can't go
favorite
wrong
ice
with that
creams.
combination.
Yeah, yo, it's a couple. Baskin Robbins got a couple like slammers in there, okay? And
Yep.
they cookies and cream and a chocolate chip and a lot of these flavors were popular first from Baskin Robbins. A lot of these stores, people didn't want to buy big gallons of certain flavors and flavors they weren't offering a lot of them at stores at that time. You were pretty much limited, right? We had butter pecan, chocolate chip, vanilla, strawberry, chocolate. You know, like we had the basics, man. It wasn't too deep. Baskin Robbins introduced a lot of that. So I want to give Baskin Robbins the credit. All right. And let's just say if you had a Cold Stone, I ain't gonna lie, Cold Stone's is fire, man. Cold Stone got so many mix-ins too. They got like every mix-in you could think of, every candy. You talking about Twix, Snickers, you want peanuts, pecans, do you want pretzels, gummy bears, peppermint? Do you want anything, you name it? They got it right there. Fresh cake. You want fresh cake? You got cake batter and you want fresh sliced cake? They got fresh cake. Put some fresh cake in there and blend it up, and it's amazing, man. I'm not gonna lie, Cold Stone, they did it. And by the way, if you get a custom made cake, they can do full ice cream cakes, whatever flavor you want. You can mix it up. You can be like, hey, I want half cake batter, half this, half. I ain't gonna lie, Cold Stone got it. But Baskin Robbins is a good classic, man. I'm not gonna hate on Baskin Robbins. So let's go to the next one. Okay. Bam. Oh. So. On the one side, this is the duo of the fries, man. On one side, we got McDonald's fries, which we all know. If you get some McDonald's fries hot and crispy, that can be a meal. That could be a meal. You don't even need no burgers, man. You don't need nothing else. Just give me a large fry and a drink. You know what I mean? And you'll tear that down. Checkers fries. I don't know if a lot of people know. That popped up. Checkers fries is a sleeper. Okay, and Rallies, Checkers is also partnered with Rallies. So if you've seen a Rallies, you get Checkers. Same thing. You get them nice and hot, delicious. And by the way, Checkers fries, you can get them frozen from a grocery store and make those. And if you make them just right, they're damn near close to the real Checkers fries. Delicious. If I got to choose, for me, it's not even close. Checkers. Hands down. And people might say I'm crazy. People might say I'm out of line. But wait until you hungry and starving. I want you to go to McDonald's. I want you to get that large fry. I want you to eat it. Wait till you hungry and you starving. I want you to go to Checkers and get that large fry and eat it. And tell me which one you enjoy more. By the way, the reheat value on Checkers fries is there.
Oh,
There
hands
is no
down,
reheat
Checkers
value.
fries. McDonald's fries are all flimsy and falling down, and that's what she said.
Nice one. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm right with you there, man. Like I
I've
feel
never
like
had good French fries at McDonald's my whole entire life. Never.
ooh, Joe, I ain't gonna go that far, Joe. I ain't gonna go that far, Joe. You might hurt some people's hearts out there, man. You ain't never had them good fries. Never. It's never been a time where you just came out and you took them fries and bit them. You always felt
Once in a
like,
while at Burger King or Wendy's, but McDonald's are always like soggy and like, falling down.
dang, man. I can't say.
No, but
Soggy
here's the
McDonald's
deal.
fries is terrible, bro.
It's hard to keep French fries crisp if they're sitting under a heat lamp. The only way to keep them
Yep.
crisp is made to order.
Yep, you're right. And I was gonna say that. My wife, shout out to her. She is one of them. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. She kind of made me a little bougie bitch. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. She got me like a bougie bitch. I'll go, you know what I'm saying? I go there. I be like, can I have fresh fries? Can I have I don't want my cookies just warmed up. I want them freshly made. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, and this is fast food. It ain't fast now, right? This shit is a restaurant. It's Long John Silver's now. It's Captain D's. This ain't McDonald's no more. But you can't order it that way. And when you get fresh fries, you right, and you got crisp and the salt stick to them and every delicious. But Checkers is one of those fries that, yo, it almost feel like they just pull them out the grease and just throw them in the box. And you just,
They're
like,
probably
they don't
doing
do
them
nothing.
fresh to order.
Yeah, that's it. They just throw them out the grease. Pow. Here you go, man. We don't even got to salt them. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to put no salt or nothing on them things. Here you go, man. Damn, these are good seasoned fries. So we both got checkers, man. All right, we got checkers. That's a good one. What else we got here? I'm gonna see. So let's see. We got man, they get into something that I'm very familiar with. I was raised on 2 of these. Now it just says sandwich. So we ain't gonna narrow it down to the sandwiches on screen. We're gonna expand. We're gonna take our minds to every single sandwich at both of these locations. I don't want to do just the sandwiches on screen. I want to do justice. So McDonald's breakfast sandwiches or Burger King breakfast sandwiches. I'm not gonna lie, very simple for me. Very simple. McDonald's breakfast sandwiches, hands down, not close. I would rather get a sausage biscuit from McDonald's than get a sausage, egg, and cheese from Burger King. And I got egg and cheese and everything else. I would rather get a sausage biscuit because it's something about the way that biscuit tastes and the way that sausage tastes from McDonald's on a breakfast. It's just delicious to me. Now, Burger King, I'm not going to sleep. Burger King does have French toast. You get some Burger King French toast in the morning, you know what I mean? You just get it real quick and dip them in some syrup and eat. Oh, my goodness. Now, if I had French toast in the whole breakfast, I might have switched up. You know what I'm saying? But McDonald's do got the hash brown. We all know a good hash brown from McDonald's. You know what I mean? Good. So, McDonald's breakfast, man, I got to go
Definitely
McDonald's.
McDonald's. I would say I've had a lot of McDonald's breakfast sandwiches back in the day, and McDonald's I would say is the best.
Yeah, okay. And we could have both agreed to that. I want to know how everybody else feel out there. If y'all let me know, we got somebody out there said McDonald's breakfast hits different. I agree. Hits different, man. It's something about getting a sausage biscuit and a hash brown when you starving, bro, for breakfast. It's like a full meal. It's like a full meal. I feel like, and what's sad, a lot of meals you eat and you feel bad, right? You're like, oh, I ate this nasty meal. I don't feel bad after I eat a McDonald's sausage biscuit and hash brown.
When it comes to food,
I feel great. I feel like a great guy. I'm like, hey, la la la, you know.
I feel bad
It's a
when I
great
get
time.
more of it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm mad I didn't get to it. I'm mad I didn't get the big breakfast. It came with the pancakes too. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually mad. So I don't know. To each his own. You know what I mean? But that's just me. That's the inner fat boy kicking in. You know, delicious. So good. So let's go to the next one. Let's see what the next one is. Oh man, this is for them coffee lovers out here. Some people gonna get real bougie right now on this, Joe.
Oh, this
Some
is
people-
this is an easy one, hands down. This is easy.
All right, Joe, I'm going to let you take this. So first of all, I'm going to introduce the topics, and I'm going to have you answer first. But we got on one side, we got Starbucks, which is the infamous coffee brand that has been branded as the preppy brand of coffee. It is considered the bougie brand of coffee. People who are the elites of the elites stop by Starbucks. And then you have Dunkin' Donuts, which is considered the, I want to say, probably the most generalized place that people go, right? Truck drivers, normal people, day to day, they're in a rush. They're trying to hurry. They just want some a donut, maybe a quick hash brown and a coffee. They go to Dunkin'. It's real easy. It's quick. I can get an iced coffee, whatever. They hit Dunkin' up. Joe, which one you going with?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes, Joe. Yes, Joe. I'm glad to hear that, Joe. I'm going to give you a clap. Now, Joe, why do you go with Dunkin' Donuts?
Starbucks is for which white preppy people?
Talk now, see, Joe. I'm glad you said it. I ain't want to say it, Joe, because you know me being a black man, I'd be the, oh God, it's just him talking about the white people holding him down again. I ain't go there, Joe. I wanted to say it, but I think of Starbucks as being the one sipping the drink, walking, holding the bag like, the traffic beeping, and she's like, fuck you, I'm drinking my fucking Starbucks and trying to get across the street, asshole. You know what I mean? That's what I think of Starbucks. Now, I will say, Joe, I told you what my wife, man. I ain't gonna lie, Joe. She converted me, man. Ain't gonna lie, Joe. She went to Starbucks the other day, Joe. And guess what I told her? She said, do you want anything? Joe, you know what I said for years. We've been together 12
You said
years.
no for years.
By the way, today is our anniversary, 12 years. Big shout out. All right, I want to say that. Big shout out. 12 years. Guess what I always tell her? Always tell her every single time. I don't want nothing, man. Starbucks a bougie ass. I could drink regular ass coffee at home. Put some good creamer from Jewel, because Jewel in the grocery store's got wonderful creamers. I can put all types of mix it whatever creamers. I can go to the gas station, Joe. I need you to go back me up. Tell me about them gas stations that have the great creamers that you can just get a bunch of creamers if you want to make your coffee.
Coffee creamers. That's what got me started on their bottles. I buy all the bottles, different flavors, seasonal, regular bottles. My favorite iced coffee at Starbucks is I'll get an extra large iced coffee with extra sugar and extra blueberry flavor in it. This is years ago now, mind you. I don't get to leave the house because of work, but that's my favorite. Starbucks, you go there, it's like you gotta get a second, refi in your house. You gotta talk to your wife before you buy the coffee. It's too much, too much.
Yo, you ain't lying, man. She went last time. I said, man, give me a large caramel frappe. Yo, I don't lie. I feel like a bougie bitch every time I order it. Like, give me a large caramel frappe, and then it come this fruit, this little drink. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking about it right now, Joe, and I want one. Like, that's why it's addicting. That's why I say stay away from Starbucks. I tell people stay away, but if I had to pick a choice, I'm gonna pick Starbucks. But I love one thing I want to say though. I'm picking Starbucks because I've now become addicted. She did it. And I'm telling everybody out there, if you're not addicted to Starbucks, mark my words, do not start drinking it. Stop. Stay away. Stay away from Starbucks. There are wonderful coffees all over. Okay, there are wonderful coffee shops. Dunkin' Donuts, great coffee. I've had wonderful coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Freshly brewed. They got different creamers as well.
Yep.
Gas stations, Casey's. I seen a Casey's gas station with some fresh brewed coffee. I almost said, holy hell, I'm not at Dunkin'. Like, you got wonderful coffees out there. Do not start buying Starbucks because trust me, if you start, it's like crack. It's like crack. You're going to get hooked. You're going to be like me. Okay? You're going to be saying, baby, can I get a large caramel frappe?
I don't get the cake pop, Nick.
A cake pop, man. Don't start. Give me a cake pop. Baby, get me a warm melted butter croissant. You get shit you ain't never ordered. I get a whole box of croissants at the store. Now I'm getting buttered croissants. You know what I mean? Bougie shit. Okay, so I'm with you. I went ahead and I would go Dunkin'
We're going to
Donuts.
change the name Nick to Jeremy. That's a bougie white person's name.
You ain't lying, man. I need some Nicolas. Nicolas. You know what I mean? We got to change it to something else, man. But she made me bougie. Is that the last one? Oh, that was the last one. Okay. So that was it, man. Oh, that was good. So nonetheless, man, we went through it. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up, man. We killed it. Both of them. I think it was good. Duncan, I actually can't wait to put these clips up. You know what I do? I always like to chop them up. I don't know if you've seen some of the clips. People
I've seen
will
it from
comment.
time. What you do is pretty cool.
Yo, MGR, they roasted MGR on one of them. They was like, dude, has no fucking idea what he's talking about. It's so funny. Yeah, it's funny when people just want to roast people just for their takes, comments, or how they feel. You know what I mean? Oh, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. So-and-so, blah, blah, blah. It's very hilarious. But we always take out our show with none other than our guy, man. DJ C Money.
You gotta get him the intro. Come on. Yo, what's going on?
What up, DJ C Money? What is up, man? How you doing? First of all, before we go further, man, how was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, I full of stuff that Trump did.
You still got some of them leftovers in the fridge. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I still got some yams and some mac and cheese and some stuffing in the fridge. I ain't got no more turkey. I need to go buy some damn turkey just to go on my sides because I ran out of turkey.
Yo, what's going on, DJ C Money? What happened to your hair? You're wasting the budget on your hair salon again.
Yeah, man. Yo, what happened? You had the braids. You took the braids out?
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. You getting them? What's going to happen? You getting the braids again?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But Nick, his head.
I'm sorry to tell you this,
like that.
bro. I am a fanboy of Starbucks.
Ah, DJ C Money, Starbucks. Okay.
White people take.
Dang. So you a fan of Starbucks? You like Starbucks. So what you like at Starbucks, DJ C Money? What's a drink you like at Starbucks?
Hold on, let me show you.
Yo, my man said, let me show you. He is official, bro. Show me. This is official, bro. DJ C Money is official.
He's spending all the money from the show. He's got a Starbucks.
You ain't lying. That's where the production money going. We already know it's going to a Starbucks cups. You know what I'm saying? He got the Christmas cup. If he pull out the Christmas cup, I'm done. You know that you a Starbucks head if you go out and get the Christmas cup. They're like, oh my goodness, the Christmas cup's just released. Oh my gosh, I gotta get one. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Look, he went and got it. Yo, DJ C Money about to get the Christmas cup, y'all. Oh, no, I can't believe my man about to get it. Look, terrifying trombonist. We don't need cheap viewers, sir. We good. I'm good with the view bots, sir. But thank you for offering, sir. Dap me up, sir. You can take the view bots back where you came from, but I thank you for tuning in, sir. You can comment whether you like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Damn, he got the little bottle of Starbucks. Look at him. Oh, that boy keeps Starbucks on deck. Let's go. Yo, he don't play with the Starbucks, man. That boy said he got the Starbucks on deck. Hey, he be like, hey, Shawty. Hey, Shawty, come over, girl. I got a couple little Starbucks 6-packs, babe. I got the vanilla chocolate. What you need, babe? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want mocha, huh? You want mocha.
He's probably got the Keurig K-Cups for the Starbucks, too.
Yeah, he got the cake cups.
My mom.
You got them cake pops, man. Nah, hey, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Starbucks, them little joints right there, man. The little Starbucks joints. I ain't gonna lie, them joints fire, man. I ain't gonna cap. I done had one before. Them jokers fire, man. I give you that. Yo, DJ C Money, man. Why you spilling our production money on them Starbucks, man? You can't be doing that, man. It's Black Friday coming up. They got sales on the restream, 50% off, man. It say it right here, 50% off. Only this Black Friday. I'm reading right now at the top of the screen. So you can go ahead right now, since you got the Starbucks money, you can go ahead and put the money towards our streaming, and we could be streaming all next year. We could do all next year. You could do the annual right now. You just solidify our year right now. Let's do it. Let's do it, CJC Money.
I think he's got that's why he's hiding the camera.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, he got something, man. My man got a stash of them things. But yo, why I bet you he got a refrigerator. I bet you got a refrigerator right there.
Well,
man, you got a refrigerator, don't you, DJC Money?
I do.
Yup, I heard that thing close. I heard it said poof. Oh, that boy got a nice cold refrigerator right there, man. Yo, I need to get. Oh, I'm jealous.
Magnet on it.
Look, hey, God, I told you he got. I knew it. My boy living nice. Hey, we need our studio like yours, man. All right, we got to do. Look, I got the green screen set up in the garage right now. You know what I'm saying, Joe? He got to do his show in the kitchen now, man. We all messed up, man. You know, he working all day. He coming home, throwing on. I'm right now jacked up, man. I still got all my Thanksgiving stuff, man. It's rough out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We struggling out here, man. You got multiple refrigerators in your room. I think that was one stacked on top of the other. I think that was two.
Yeah.
He's like that song First Class Up in the Sky.
Yo, have you ever done that Baja Blast before?
Yeah. Oh, Baja Blast. Stop, man. It's one of the best drinks ever, man.
What the fuck?
He up on everything, man. He don't know Baja Blast. Hey, Baja Blast, Cold Red.
It's so good.
Addicting, man. It's another one. You start drinking them, you'll be addicted. You're like, man, let me get another Cold Red.
I got monsters back there too, Nick.
Oh, you got the. I will go get them C4s and the Mega Mans. Remember, I told you I actually cracked one open not that long ago. I did drink. You know what I'm saying? My fiance makes me poor with her Starbucks habits. Yo, Keithius, dap me up, Keithius. One thing we talked about, man, I ain't gonna lie, Keithius. I was in Jewel, the grocery store, and we all know how grocery stores now put in stores inside the stores, right? To get you to spend more money, right? You go to Walmart, there's a McDonald's inside of it. You go to Target, there's a Starbucks in the inside of it. You go to, right? So I'm in Jewel, and there was a Starbucks there, and I'm walking, I said, man, I ain't about to buy no damn Starbucks at Jewel, right? Hell no. And I smelled them beans, and then I thought, you know what? It ain't gonna hurt just to get a large caramel frappe. I just saved $6. I just saved $6 at Jewel. Why can't I go buy me a large caramel frappe, DJC Money? And I did. And he put a lot of caramel in there.
It's good for 1 minute, Nick. Joe.
What's up?
What DJ?
Up? Correction. I got it out of the kitchen.
Oh, sure you did. I'm sure you got it.
Yeah, look, that's what he said. We know. Yo, kitchen.
He's got the maids back there with little maid suit. What do you want to drink, DJC Money?
He ain't lying. Yo, KFC has the best peach honey Mountain Dew.
Coca-Cola, Pepsi.
Ooh, okay. Keithius, not Keithius. You don't want to have that discussion. You know what? I have a discussion for you. Have y'all all, I know everybody here has had the drink machines that you put the drink on. Remember, you can mix all the flavors. right?
Oh
All
my
the
God.
Coca-Colas, all the strawberries, all the different flavors, anything you want imaginable.
I wish,
Yeah.
can
I
do-
wish I had that for Christmas.
Yo, I get
I'm
the
gonna-
high C raspberry lemonade. Oh my Lord. Why
Oh
they let
my
me mix
goodness.
high C raspberry lemonade, bro? Are they crazy? Are they
Supposedly
crazy?
there's hidden flavors on those machines.
You know what? I wouldn't doubt it. That's how it felt. I'm
Yeah.
drinking it. I've never tasted that flavor. Every time I see one of those drink machines, I'm like, you know what? Boop, high C. I go raspberry lemonade. Oh my goodness.
You know what's
Did
amazing,
you
Nick?
mix,
You'll
did
spend
you
more
mix
time
it
picking
all
a
up?
drink out than picking food out.
Oh,
Mix
my
it all
goodness.
up? Nick,
That would be genius. What'd you say,
Nick,
DJC Money?
did you mix it all up?
Nah, I don't do. You know what? I can't do. That drink is so special. They already let you choose what you're gonna be. Some people like Coke, right? Some people like the vanilla Coke. I seen people like cherry
okay.
Coke. I seen people, right? So now you can go ahead and mix it. You can put a little vanilla and a little cherry. You can put a little vanilla, a little.
Listen.
Oh man, you talk about hooking Coke up. You want blueberry Coke. You
Imagine
want
having
peach
one of
Coke.
them that
Hold on. So
Imagine me getting some liquor to go with. Oh,
no,
Jack Daniels and flavored Coke. Oh my goodness. We
I'm
talking,
sure
man.
DJC's money's got one of them back there somewhere.
Hey, DJC Money. That's what we need to invest in, man. From now on, man. We need flavored Cokes for our Jack Daniels. Any dark liquor we get, we need flavored Cokes. And not the normal stuff. I don't want vanilla. I want the new flavors.
What's up, dude?
Look. No.
He said my Burger Kings and Wendy's has those machines. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Wendy's got one by me too. Them machines, bro. Whoever made them machines, man, we not worthy, man. We not worthy, man. Thank you. We got tired of walking up to just one flavor and pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Let me spice it up.
Look, I want one of them in my room.
Oh, see, there go our budget. There go our budget right there. DJC Money, we got to roll out, man. It's towards the end of the show, man. I'm going to go ahead and say appreciate everybody tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat. Chelsea's Way, Keithy is, Joe, my dog, DJC Money here. Terrifying Trombonist trying to sell me views. I appreciate you tuning in. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Neo, also, yeah, he crazy. I don't know what he doing. My man Ty, who stopped by, Lamont. Everybody stopped by, man. If I didn't see you, didn't write in the chat, big shout out to you. You could be anywhere else in the world. You hit with your boy. Hit the like, subscribe, share. Bow.
Like and subscribe to Mozo 5 on all the platforms, Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you like the video. Doesn't cost you any money.
Sure don't. DJC Money, what last words you got for us, man?
No, Nick. Cut away, shout to the ladies. Man. I know what it is. We have this thing. A high
That
high
boy killed it, yo.
for you.
And Dan Snyder, Hyman Divider, he came in. Hi there. Did you know look like Lego piece 250? That boy said I look like Lego piece 2550 CO1. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. My man said, hi there. Did you know you look like Lego piece 2550 CO1? Dan Snyder, you asshole. That was funny, man. I'm clipping that, Dan Snyder. I'm clipping that, Dan Snyder, okay? That man said I look like a damn Lego piece. I heard a lot of things. I heard Lionel Richie, Ludacris, all types of shit. He said I look like a Lego piece, man. Oh, man, the hell with you. We out. We out.